Welcome to News York Times.
Please subscribe for more recent breaking news updates.
Trump just stunned Navy grads with shocking surprise, crowd goes crazy at his immense respect. Now, this truly shows who President Donald Trump really is. President Trump gave a speech to the graduates of the Naval Academy yesterday morning. But what was really remarkable was what he did next. He actually stayed for 90 minutes after the speech to shake the hands of every single graduate. That was more than 1,000 people. Later the president said he was given the option that he could make this commencement address and immediately leave and wave goodbye, or he could stay and shake hands with just the top 100 graduates, or he could go all the way by staying for hours and shaking hands of the 1,100. He decided to stay and greet each and every one of the graduates. I don't recall ever seeing Barack Hussein Obama or Bill Clinton ever doing anything like this. And in Obama's case, where would he have even found the time to do something like this? Since he was so busy shaking the hands of Bruce Springsteen, George Clooney, Leonardo DiCaprio, Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, Michael Jordan, Beyoncé, Jerry Seinfeld, Conan O'Brien and many more. Doesn't it feel incredible to have a president who cares about what's important again? Not celebrities who have egos larger than the state of Texas, but Naval Academy graduates who have made a life for themselves keeping Americans safe and to be ready to put down their lives for the very freedoms these celebrities abuse by using their fame and fortune in order to push forward a far left-wing, sometimes communist agenda which has been shunned by the American public time after time. It's great to once again feel pride in our president, don't you agree? Here is some information on how Bill and Hillary Clinton's attitude towards our military via the Daily Wire. 1. Benghazi. As the Daily Wire has previously explained, 4 brave Americans died on the night of the terror attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, 2 of whom were Navy SEALs. And yet, Clinton did nothing to help them out and has lied repeatedly as to what occurred on that night. Only someone with contempt for the military would act in such a manner. To continue on the Benghazi theme. 2. A Marine was forcibly removed when he questioned Bill Clinton about his wife's role in Benghazi. When Bill Clinton was stumping for his wife at South Carolina in February, a man identifying himself as a Marine sergeant said to Clinton, "4 Americans, were KD and your wife is trying to cover it up." He later lamented that the fact that she is not in prison now is mind-blowing. The Marine was subsequently booed by the audience and was removed from the event by police officers. Clinton simply said in response, "I heard you. You listened to me." The former president then accused the Marine of being poisoned by lice. This is harrowing treatment of a Marine, and Clinton himself didn't have a problem with it. His wife never spoke out against how the Marine was treated, which speaks volumes about the Clintons' respect for the military. 3. Behind the scenes, Hillary has been incredibly disrespectful toward members of the military. According to Ronald Kessler, Hillary was very rude to agents, and she didn't appear to like law enforcement or the military, former Secret Service agent Lloyd Bellman recalls. She wouldn't go over and meet military people or police officers, as most protectees do. She was just really rude to almost everybody. She'd act like she didn't want you around, like you were beneath her. Hillary didn't like the military aides wearing their uniforms around the White House, one former agent remembers. She asked if they would wear business suits instead. The uniform's a sign of pride, and they're proud to wear their uniform. I know that the military was actually really offended by it. It takes a special kind of hatred and narcissism to request military members to wear business suits over their uniforms. 4. Hillary chastised Marines for urinating on the bodies of terrorists. In 2012, a video emerged of Marines peeing on Taliban fighters. This apparently irked Clinton immensely, as she called it deplorable behavior, a word that she seems to like. It is absolutely inconsistent with American values, with the standards of behavior that we expect from out military personnel, said Clinton. Former Lieutenant Colonel Allen West had the perfect response to Clinton and others condemning the Marines' actions. He wrote in an email to the Weekly Standard that these same people did not have that same self-righteous indignation when our Delta snipers Shugart and Gordon had their bodies dragged through Mogadishu. Neither do I recall media outrage and condemnation of our Blackwater security contractors being KD, their bodies burned, and hung from a bridge in Fallujah. West did admit that the Marines involved should face maximum punishment that would involve a letter of reprimand and an apology to God, country, and Corps videotaped, and conclude by singing the full U.S. Marine Corps hymn without a teleprompter. As for everyone else, unless you have been shot at by the Taliban, shut your mouth. War is hell, West concluded. One of the Marines, Rob Richards, left the military a year later as a result of the incident, and his life went downhill from there, as he passed away from a drug overdose in 2015. 5. Hillary has shrugged off the Department of Veteran Affairs scandal. Back in October 2015, Clinton said the following on MSNBC. "I don't understand why we have such a problem, because there have been a number of surveys of veterans, and, overall, veterans who do get treated are satisfied with their treatment," Clinton said. While she admitted that there were some problems with the VA, Clinton thought that there were some reforms put in place that will solve the problem. Clinton criticized Republicans for supposedly.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more top breaking news updates. Thank you.